Hey y'all, it's your boy Poseidon, and today there was a patch for Mortal Kombat 1. Not surprising as after Final Combat, so they added a few things. It wasn't the biggest patch, but a big thing that did come out is that Reptile's damage is back, and it turns out that it was actually a mistake this entire time. So they said in the patch notes, you can even see it. I'll leave a link in the description. I'll probably even highlight it at some point with a sibling tool that it says fixed combo damage scaling with force ball and not increased or decrease the scaling or increase the damage. It says fixed, so therefore they pretty much is admitting in that situation that it was a it was a mistake the whole time. Let's go back and show you guys what the damage looks like. It is back to normal. Love to see a little 37%, really good meterless damage. Reptile is back. At least some of the damage is back, which is good because people say oh, only 2 or 3%. But I was literally at LCQ this past weekend, and I had sets that came down to 1 or 2% where my opponent had 1 or 2% left, and they clutched it out when they would have just died because I did the damage. It would have changed the whole set and how the whole dynamic worked, but the 2% really did come into effect multiple times for me this past weekend, and it would have been nice if they didn't mess it up and fix it, but that's whatever. A few other things though to look at that did come is that Cyrax is now back to normal as well. So horizontal copter is now all your cameo bar again. So yep, there it is. Cyrax is now dead again. Unfortunate. For some people think it's good, some people think it's bad. But okay, yep, that's what it is. It's basically the patch that happened to Cyrax. So I'm gonna go over to Peacemaker Chameleon. As you can see right now, the health up top, Peacemaker Chameleon is now 900. So now Peacemaker is minus 50 health, so his base health is 950, and Chameleon is also a minus 50 health for your character. So now the team is 900 health, which a decent nerf. People don't really like it. I don't know how I really feel about it. I don't know if I really care that much if characters have less or more damage. It's gonna be a little bit easier to kill Peacemaker now. A couple other things with Chameleon. Well, not a couple other things. One other thing with Chameleon is that the ball roll overhead, so knockback is nothing now. So now you can 2-3 punish it with Reptile when you had the 4-3 in the past. You just got rid of the knockback, a lot of the knockback, which is good. A big thing that people are complaining about. Another thing with the cameos to talk about is that Janet's damage was reduced. A slight amount from what they say, but it was reduced. It's hard to show you a combo and be hey, look how reduced it is, because of her combo routes had a various different routes, and it was you could use Jan in different ways, so it's hard to be this combo did this much, now it does this much, but her damage was reduced. I'm not going to go and show that. I will also show that Peacemaker's torpedo is now a high. It used to be a mid, and now it's a high. Some people think it's a buff because now he can he can get to full screen. So if you look at this, so you duck it, and now he's at full screen, and some people can't punish it. Reptile can be a slide, so even if he throws cane knives afterwards, depending on the timing and stuff like that. But you can still stand block it too, so it's yep. So it's they can't just use that to get a free card. Just like that. The slide can't punish it. So I don't know. Some people are saying, oh, it's a buff. No, I don't really think so. I think it being a high is still not as good for Peacemaker as it being a mid, because he was able to block it. A big other thing, and this will be the last part, is the biggest part of this patch was Homelander. A bunch of fixes to Homelander, from the way his combos worked to the potential just general bug fixes. So I'll show you that. So generally, the big thing I'm going to show you guys here, and I'll leave the patch notes, a link to it in the description, so if you really want to see everything for yourself. See, so now you do a second jump in the combo, leap up. It costs a bar of meter now, and that's the biggest thing. You can also see things yeah, now this combo works. It didn't work before, and now it does work. So cool to see they fixed Homelander a bit, and yeah, I generally think this patch was all right. You know, I was hoping for a little bit more. I think we shouldn't have expected a lot. We're probably going to get the big patch with Takeda and Pharaoh when those two drop together, because they're dropping together. That would probably be when we get the big patch. And yeah, that's it, guys. That's everything you need to know about this patch. The patch notes will be in the description for anyone who wants to get all the nitty-gritty specifics. But that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Make sure to sub to the channel if you have not. And I'll see you guys at the next video.